Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I thought today I would look at some of the Crossout news articles that devs posted the last couple of days because it's been quite a while since I made a new news video. Usually their posts are really short and not worth a video, so that's why I waited a little bit. The first post we're gonna look at was from exactly 1 week ago, 11th of April, where they had an event for that weekend where you could remove upgrades from your parts, and during that time you could also exchange your stabilizers on the market. It's a pretty okay event, but super expensive. I don't think anybody did anything during this event. I remember checking the event out a little bit. One legendary stabilizer was 95 coins, and to remove the upgrades from your legendary items, you needed 15 legendary stabilizers. Yeah, no thanks, buddy. And yeah, this was a super short post. They just mentioned this. And then in a separate post, also on the 11th of April, they had another post with their planned balance changes for 2025, but with additional tweaks. For the Tengu robotic legs, cooldown time increased from 4 to 6 seconds instead of 7 before, and increased the perk's blocking time after contact with the enemy from 2 to 3 seconds. And I'm not sure if you guys remember, but in the last planned balance changes, they were gonna give all robotic legs a jumping ability. But it looks like they will be removing that and not going through with that change. I was actually looking forward to this change because it would close the gap between helicopters and mech builds, but as they mentioned, it creates a bigger gap between ground builds and mech builds. For all shotguns except for the Aratron, increase the projectile's radius, and the devs mentioned the change should increase the percentage of hits from shotguns, making dealing damage with them more stable. Yeah, because a lot of people didn't believe me, but I could be point blank range of an enemy build and still miss my shots just because we were moving. That's how bad shotguns are right now. For the Hippogriff cabin, perk active time reduced from 7 to 6 seconds instead of 10 seconds before, and perk charge time reduced from 25 to 12 seconds instead of 20 seconds before. So instead of a longer active time, they're just giving you a quicker reload before you get the perk again. Sounds interesting. For the Punji traps, active time increased from 25 to 45 seconds, recharge time increased from 8 to 15 seconds, stake activation time increased from 0.8 to 2.5 seconds, and stake durability increased from 30 to 100 points. I feel like stake activation time, 2.5 seconds, might be a bit too long, man. But I think what they want to do is they want to give you some time to get away before they activate. And that was it for this post. Really short, man. Just another super duper short post. The next post was on the 16th of April, where they posted their roadmap for Q2 2025. So the next battle pass is gonna be a Ravager themed battle pass. They mentioned frames of new types and sizes. I think we already got those. We got those 1x3s, 3x3s, and those L-shaped frames. Celebrating 10 years of Crossout, I believe that is in November. They also mentioned a new brawl, which we already got. The last new brawl we had was small toy car on board or something like that. They mentioned an in-game Crossout story page. We don't have that yet. Yeah, that would be kind of nice because the lore is kind of confusing. And the return of the No Breaks and Steel Troopers brawl. Oh, that's cool. I believe Steel Trooper was the one with the giant spider, and I hope they change it up a bit. And No Breaks was the fun drift mode, I believe, with police. And that was it, another very short post. The next post was yesterday, the 17th of April, where for this weekend you can upgrade your weapons at a reduced cost. So usually when you upgrade a weapon, you need the original one and then 2 additional ones, but now you only need 1 additional one. The only catch is that the weapons from the battle pass you cannot upgrade for a cheaper price, and some other specific weapons as well. The next post was posted today, the 18th of April, and this one was called What to Expect in the Upcoming Update of April 2025. This is the Easter weekend, so they have their Easter hunt in-game as well. I already posted a video on where to find all the eggs, I believe 1 or 2 years ago, so if you need help with that, you can check out that video. And in this post, they mentioned 6 brawls will be coming back, like Big Black Scorpions and the Ice and Fire Brawl. That one was pretty fun. But also the classic ones like Night Tournament and Spring Mayhem. Those were never really my favorite, but now that there is a reward attached to them, I might participate. Furthermore, they also talk about new robotic legs from the founders and new Ravager experiments. The only thing I get from this article is that the founders are getting robotic legs, but I'm not sure what the Ravagers are getting. I don't think they're getting robotic legs as well. And the last thing they mentioned is an updated visual of the Avenger 57mm cannon. And that's pretty much all the news, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.